Huh. There, there we go. What's up, YouTube? I'm Keone with California Beer Reviews, and I have a fellow YouTuber here, Chris, and we're going to be taking a look at Icehouse. So I got to crack mine open first. If you want, you can start with your exam.
I'm just going to pour it a little bit up. I already cracked mine open.
And note to everybody on YouTube, I'll put this phone. I'll put Chris's YouTube channel in the description below so you can subscribe to his channel. Woo, a lot of foam.
Yeah, I had a big head too, but it died down quickly from sitting for so long.
Yeah, my head's monstrous right now.
Yeah, I can see a lot of carbonation though.
Yeah, a lot of fizz.
Yep.
Look, Ron's on, or I should say Jay. I always get mixed up when I read his name.
Oh wow, how did he get Icehouse that fast? Oh, he works at a grocery store. That's right.
How's it doing? How's it going, Jay? Hey. Can you hear us?
Yeah, but I might need to get over on Google Plus because this Firefox is screwed up, I think.
Ah.
I'm gonna switch over to Google Plus. This is no good.
Okay. So what do you think? Do we wait for him? Should we start over?
Yeah, now that the big man's on, I think we want to wait for him. Oh my god.
I know, right?
I didn't think he was gonna join.
Me neither.
This is gonna get I like him coming on because this gets us more publicity. You know?
But I guess as we wait, so we don't bore our YouTube viewers.
Yeah.
What do you think of this beer?
I gotta tell you right now, I've been drinking Icehouse Edge. That's the only one I've had. It's the 8%, and this is tasting more like a standard beer. You've got your corn adjunct. You've got the hot bitterness at the back, but it's not like, you know, gagging hot bitterness. Let me go ahead and give it one more sip. You've got a sweetness to it, but it's very mild. It's not like cloying sweetness. And you can taste the grains in it too. So it's kind of like on the edge between a Budweiser, I would say, and I would say a Miller.
Sorry, I meant to say I was going to switch over to Google Chrome.
All good.
Y'all doing it live right now?
Yeah, because we couldn't find anybody else that wanted to go on, so we just went live right now.
Yeah.
I don't have any Icehouse. Okay. I do notice that they're switching over to the modern bottles and cans.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this: I don't have any. I'm not going to be on here long, okay? Because I don't have it. But and I'm interrupting Chris. So I'll let Chris finish.
It's all good. You're the king, man.
I'm not the king.
I was just saying how I've drank Icehouse Edge all my life. This is the first time trying the regular Icehouse. So Icehouse is more on, even though it's above 5%, it's more of a beer. I am tasting that it's similar to a Budweiser Miller product, is what I'm tasting. It's the standard corn adjuncts. It's the sweetness, but it's not cloying. And you got the grains. So it's kind of similar to a Budweiser or Miller.
Yeah, I'm not the king, y'all. I'm the emperor.
And if this was the Justice League, you'd be Superman. The guy at the very end of the table telling everybody what's up.
The most popular beer reviewer on YouTube. So
I don't know about that. Maybe the most popular beer reviewer on YouTube that doesn't pay for subscribers.
Oh yeah.
Some people, well, actually, some people do that. I mean, I don't care about subscribers. You know, like if you get a lot, that's good. If you don't get a lot, it doesn't matter. But some people say, oh, I have this many subscribers, but they're actually paying a service to well, it's fine with me. It doesn't matter. But you're not naturally getting it. You know what I mean? But that's just another topic. But Icehouse. I've had the edge. I have an edge in the. Well, I do have an edge in the fridge. But I started drinking Icehouse in 1996. I remember when it came out in '93. And when it came out, it was positioned as a above premium beer, like up with the level of Michelob or Lowenbrau, and so was Red Dog, believe it or not. And Google, hang on. So it was kind of popular, and then it really did start the ice beer craze, and then it started to slip down, and Miller decided to position it at the budget level. They didn't change the recipe. They just said, well, let's take Red Dog and Icehouse and put it down here, and then the sales, I think, picked up a lot.
Yeah, because people could afford it more than.
Yeah, and then they don't run any ads for it. They used to run a lot of ads for Icehouse back in 1993 to 95. I used to drink it a lot because it was inexpensive and it tasted a lot like Dixie beer, I used to think, which I used to buy Dixie a lot.
Yeah.
I was reading about you were talking about the 8% beers that don't seem like a regular beer, like they're so strong. And I was reading about one today that would make those look weak. It's a beer called Grolsch Strong Cannon.
I've had it, and I know what you're talking about.
You've had the Cannon?
Yep. I had it just because a buddy happened to have it on him at the time. I'm a fan of German and import beers and malt liquors and stuff like that. And, yeah, it would make Natty Daddy and Steel Reserve look weak.
11.6% alcohol. It's incredible. Grolsch Cannon. So we're going to do Grolsch, coming up. And we only get the 5% and the light over here. But over in Europe, they've got like 20 different Grolsch beers, man.
Yeah. I've noticed in Europe, even like Budweiser and Heineken, you'll notice that they'll do the same recipe of the beer as in America, but it'll have more alcohol in Europe because Europeans are used to the stronger alcohol.
Yeah, and in India, they have an 8% Budweiser. It's called Budweiser Magnum, if you look on the Budweiser India site. And another thing I was looking at, the Budweiser China. There's like 20 different Budweiser beers in China. It's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, wow, I can't believe it. But I'm going to show you an old bottle I saved. Here is the original Icehouse. It was a short neck bottle.
Oh, that is nice.
Wow. I really like the design of that one.
That is a classy design. I'm telling
Yeah, it's like a painted winter scene, and it's got this interesting writing. But
It
then
almost looks like it has
nobody
foil
like
on it. Like,
Huh?
you know what I mean? A foil background, because it looks like it's like illuminating.
it is foil. It is foil, and you're right. It is a foil background, and it has the shadow. It has the shadow letters.
And it's kind of got that like buildings and stuff, but it's not as well designed as the bottle.
It's the same old building. It's the Plank Row Brewery, the original Miller Brewery. They got rid of all the companies are getting rid of the shadowed, like they said that's 290s, lettering with shadows behind it, and they're going to that flat thing like they're showing now. That's the new style. Anyway, you see that can design that Keone and you have? I actually helped work on that.
Really?
I knew about this design 6 months before it came out because
Wow.
well, I wasn't allowed to talk about it before it came out because when I do this, when Miller sends me the stuff on the internet, they say you cannot talk about it.
Yep.
Or they'll kick you off the panel and won't let you do anything else. So they pay you a little bit. I mean, like $5, but I saw this design. They actually had like
when you made it big time when the actual beer companies are starting to talk to you.
Yeah, that's been going on for about 6 years. They just sent me a letter one day and they said, "Do you want to help us? Would you like to be on this consultation panel? We'll pay you, $5." But I said, okay. And so I helped with the Miller High Life design and Icehouse, and I knew this was coming out because they showed like 5 or 6 different designs, and I said to myself, that's the one they're going to pick. I know that's the one they're going to pick, and that's the one I voted for. I said, do this one. And then they asked questions like, why do you like this design, and what are your suggestions about it, and blah, blah, blah. And so when I was in the store one day and I turned and saw that, I said, oh, it's here, it's here.
That must have been pretty cool.
Really cool. But Icehouse, and I'll get off and let y'all talk, and I'll see y'all for Grolsch, I think.
Yeah.
Icehouse is like really easy drinking. 5.5%, you can down a lot of them. It's a lot easier to drink than the Edge. Now I like the Edge, but it's just too strong for me.
I can only drink 2 Edges and I'm done. This I could drink all day.
And they sell Icehouse at Walmart for $7.64 a 12-pack. I just saw it this morning. And they sell the Edge 4-pack, the tall cans, 16-ounce cans, the pint, for $2.88. Oh, I'm sorry, $2.99.
Wow.
It's not bad. $2.99 for a 4-pack.
Yeah, that's cheaper than buying a Guinness 4-pack or a Heineken 4-pack.
Yeah, but the cheapest around here is Steel Reserve, 6%, and it's $3.99 for a 6-pack of the tall cans.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
One of the reasons I like Natty Daddy, other than as opposed to Steel Reserve, other than the fact that it's less sweet. Another thing is Steel Reserve is $1.25. You could buy Natty Daddy all day because it's 99 cents here. You could load your stack high with that
25-ounce can.
Yep, 99 cents all day.
Yeah, it's more expensive here, and except that we can get a 24-pack. I was looking at that today. A 24-pack for $15.99. So let's see, $15.99 divided by 4. That's 4. So that's $3.99 a 6-pack of 12-ounce cans. That's not bad.
Yep.
Divided by.
You want to find 12-ounce cans. They don't sell them in Michigan. They only sell 24 single cans, 25-ounce single cans, and 40-ounce bottles. They don't sell them in cases anywhere here.
You been to Walmart lately?
I went to Walmart in Lapeer, Michigan, Flint, Michigan, wherever. It's always single cans or single bottles.
Hey, but okay, well, hey, you see those can designs? They've got them now in the 12-ounce bottles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool on those brown 12-ounce bottles. And I think I saw it on a 40-ounce brown bottle.
It's a brown bottle of Natty Daddy?
No. I'm talking about the Icehouse.
Oh, okay. We were just completely off topic there for a second.
Sorry. Keon was showing the can when he was pouring it up. Talking about brown and clear, remember we did the, y'all weren't on the thing yet, but we did natural ice a good while back. Oh, I'm sorry, Bud Ice. Bud Ice. Bud Ice is a weird one because it comes in clear bottles and brown bottles.
Mm-hmm.
You get the 18-ounce bottles, they're brown. But if you get the 40-ounce or the 12-pack of 12-ounce bottles, they're clear.
That's weird.
It doesn't make sense. I've seen it all over here. It's like the bigger ones are, clear. The smaller ones are brown.
But I don't know if y'all get 18-ounce bottles where you live.
You can get a 6-pack of Bud Ice for about, I can't remember the price, but they come in clear bottles.
But what about these What about these 18-ounce bottles? Do y'all ever get those?
We get them once in a while at our village station, which is about 15 minutes away, and you get the 18-ounce, and it's brown.
Yeah, that's like the big thing now in Louisiana. 18-ounce bottles of everything: Bud Light, Budweiser, Coors, Old English 800, Colt 45, everything.
Then the 40 ounce is clear, and you notice a lot of 40 ounces around Michigan will be clear. King Cobra, Steel Reserve, Old E, it's all clear.
Yeah. Clear. That's strange. Here's the original 18-ounce bottle of Bud Ice, and then I'm going to get off.
Yep. That's the one I've seen.
Interesting.
It's shaped like a bowling pin.
Wow. Pretty cool. Yeah, I never seen that.
I like it.
Yeah. My friend told me, that's a bowling pin. I bet they sell that in bowling alleys. I said, oh, I never thought of that.
That would be a good marketing pitch.
That's one of my coolest bottles. Well, anyway, oh, no, look who it is. The stranger.
Hi, y'all. Hold on, let me turn the light on.
Hey.
Can y'all see me?
Yes, and I'm mad at you because you put your career ahead of a beer examination.
Hey, my career is in beer.
But what's more important, earning a living or getting on the internet at night to talk about beers? That's pretty.
Only socializing is an important part of somebody's life.
Yeah, I'm just joking with you. I'm giving you a hard time. We understand, and hopefully we'll see you soon for another one of those.
I had to be up at 3 o'clock this morning. I had to be at the distributor at 3:45, and we left out of there at 4:30. We were a little late getting out, but
That's killer.
that was interesting. But honestly, I did a 12-hour day, but it went by so fast.
Oh yeah, because you were busy.
Oh yeah, it went faster than my old 8-hour job.
Well, Jonathan, you caught me as I was getting off because I busted into their discussion, although I was invited while I was taking a bath. I heard it going off. But, well, Icehouse, good stuff to buy if you're looking to save money and drink something enjoyable.
Yeah, I like Icehouse. It's I get that every now and then. It's but what I've learned, it's basically Red Dog, but it's ice brewed.
I think really that really is what it is.
Yeah, ice brewed Red Dog.
And
How does Red Dog Ice sound? I think Red Dog Ice sounds good.
I think Red Dog, it's about to be dead because I never see it. Do y'all remember when Icehouse? Do you remember when Icehouse went to those like motorcycle gang bottle designs?
Yeah.
You know, it's like claws, and it looked like, you know, that stuff that where you see people when they got their motorbike tricked out and they're wearing those leather jackets with all that stuff. That did not go over too well. That was ugly, man.
Yeah, I didn't like it one bit.
That's why they went back to the more traditional look. Okay, well,
I like the new graphic design on the labels.
yeah, it's sharp.
They're sharp.
I was telling them a little
Very
story.
refined.
Okay, well, y'all have a good night, man.
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
Bye.
but
Hey, have any of y'all had Arrogant Bastard Ale?
yeah.
Yep, we've had it.
I just picked it up at Costco. I haven't had it in like 2-3 years, but it was good when I had it.
I've tried oak and the regular one, and it's not something I would session, but it's still a pretty good beer.
Yeah.
If you guys notice, I just noticed this just now on the can on Icehouse. You notice the buildings down at the bottom. It says right in the building, Plank Road Brewery.
Interesting.
Yeah. Which you said it's a Miller product and Miller bought by Coors. So what's Plank Road Brewery?
Hey, no, Plank Road Brewery. Plank Road is a road outside of the Milwaukee Brewery.
Okay.
Jay will tell you that. I think that's right. I mean, he'll probably correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. That's the only explanation.
Yeah, and that there is owned by Miller.
Yeah.
In this joint venture. It's a Miller beer, not Coors.
Okay. Yep. I was hinting that unlike I drink Icehouse Edge, this is the first time having Icehouse regular, and the Edge, you know, is the 8%. So I viewed this as a mix between Budweiser and Miller because it tastes more. Even though it says it's an ice beer, it tastes more like a standard beer to me. Between Budweiser and Miller.
No, it doesn't have a bad taste. I mean, it's kind of a, I'm not going to say a bland beer, but it has its own taste, but I mean, it doesn't do anything to wow me.
Yeah.
No
Look at
great.
this beer on a domestic standpoint. I actually find this beer very interesting. I actually can taste the grains. The grains taste a little different than what you find in Budweiser and Coors, but it does have its similarities. But the malt, you can taste that a little better than you would with any domestic beers. And also on top of that, you have a more fuller hop flavor than you would with any domestic beer. With most domestic beers, it seems to be almost non-existent. With this, you can taste it. If you're sipping on it,
Yeah,
you can get the hops in the back of the mouth.
You can taste the malt a little bit more than the regular.
Try Red Dog. Can you get it? I can't get Red Dog. I had it once in Maryland. I went back to the store and they quit selling it, and the distributor quit distributing it. In Baltimore County, Maryland. But if you ever try Red Dog, if they still make it, it tastes very similar to
It
Icehouse.
does. We get
It's
different,
less cold than Icehouse.
different gas stations around here. Red Dog will still appear once in a while, but it's becoming non-existent around here too. I used to drink Red Dog when I was like 18 before I started drinking.
What's your name, Chris? What?
Chris Johnson.
Okay, where do you live?
I live in Lapeer, Michigan.
Oh, wow. You're way up there.
About right 15 minutes from Flint and about an hour and a half from Detroit.
Isn't Flint a real wonderful area to live in?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, Flint is just great. It's the ghetto improved.
I would raise all my family there. Bring the grandparents.
Yeah.
Does it taste does it seem like a heavy beer?
What?
Does the beer seem heavy to you?
Other than like it is an ice brew, it seems kind of on the line between a standard beer, but it does have that malt flavor that would indicate it's a little bit higher. But I could kick this back all day. It's not that heavy.
It's the same, like, if you had a mouthfeel, it tastes just like a Budweiser. Like, as far as mouthfeel, not taste, but it's got the same carbs and calories as Budweiser, or very similar.
So yeah, you agree with me on the Budweiser thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like it, but it feels like it.
Mhm.
Feels like Bud Ice is actually thinner than Budweiser. Because I mean, it's only 120 calories and the same alcohol as Icehouse.
Yeah. Back to what I was saying about Flint, Michigan. It's a great place if you want to get jacked, robbed, and shot.
Yeah. Did you like that Icehouse Edge?
Yeah, Icehouse Edge is what I used to drink before this. This is my first time having the regular.
Oh, I bought it once. I think I took 3 sips. I thought it tasted like ethanol, and I poured it out. I did not like it. Some of that stuff's way too strong. Most 8% stuff I won't drink.
Yeah. It's a little bit less sweet than Steel Reserve and I would say Hurricane, though.
Steel is very sweet. I could drink Steel, though, better than I can Icehouse Edge, but it's been like 3 years since I tried it, so I may revisit it. And
I'm different on that.
I might
different on that. I would take Icehouse Edge over Steel Reserve.
What about Natty Daddy?
Natty Daddy I would take over Steel Reserve, too, just because it's got that. Steel Reserve has that very cloying sweetness to it. Natty Daddy, however, is the same alcohol percentage, basically. Steel Reserve being the 8.1, Natty Daddy being 8. But Natty Daddy has more of a mild. It's kind of like on the more mild side.
Beer has a very cloying taste. Schlitz, any Schlitz malt liquor? Well, at least the original and the extra long malt liquor, those are very sweet. And Old English, that's very cloying, in my opinion.
Old English is good malt liquor, in my opinion.
I'll drink it, but it's very sweet. The one I like the most is Colt 45. I actually got a 40 at my fridge. I might tackle tonight.
My tops are King Cobra, Oldie,
Good.
Colt 45, like you said. I like Mickey's, and then Natty Daddy and Steel Reserve will kind of be off to the side.
Have you ever had the Steel Reserve in the black can?
You mean the triple export?
Yeah, triple export.
I have not had it, but Ron's always talking about it. I want to try it.
It tastes better. Like, take regular Steel Reserve and just make it smoother and less clogged. And that's triple export.
Okay.
Apparently, from what
So you're saying it's better than the silver Steel Reserve?
10 times over. It actually tastes good. I've had friends try it, and they're like, dang, I wouldn't drink this because it's just too strong.
Yeah,
But
they don't sell the triple export in Michigan, which sucks. If I could
They
get
don't-
it, try it.
They don't sell it in Richmond, but if I go down to the beach, Virginia Beach, they have it down there at certain places.
Oh, wow. I
And,
would
you know,
have known that because I was in Virginia Beach 4 years ago on a family vacation. If I'd have known that, I'd pick myself up a can.
2 years ago. Man, y'all should go to a different beach rather than Virginia Beach.
But yeah, getting back to the Icehouse, I think I would have to, for the price, I would have to give it a 4 out of 5, or a 4.5 out of 5 actually. It's a really good tasting beer to me.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chris?
I'm going to go ahead and give this an A, just a straight A. I do think it is good.
Excellent beer.
Yep, it is good. I agree with that.
Would you pair this with any food?
I think this would go good with like any barbecue, ribs, burgers. It would also go good with like if you're eating wings or seafood.
Yeah.
It would just be an all-around beer. Yep. Not nothing spicy, of course, but
Chow down food. Stuff you eat bar food. That's what go good with.
oh yeah, those like those little appetizers you get, you know, those little pickles, fried pickles things you get at some places. That this would go good with it too. You know?
A fried buffalo chicken sandwich with buffalo cheese on it. No, blue cheese. Very good. Do y'all use y'all's phone or a computer? Are y'all using the phone or the computer to record this?
Using a desktop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm using my phone right now. How does it sound? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, kind of muffled, but yeah.
Does it sound better?
I can hear you sort of, but it's kind of like muffled.
Okay. I saw that y'all are up, and I just got home from Costco, and I was like, I'm going to join real quick. So I can do this faster than my computer. All right, well, hey, I'm going to hop off of here. I got to go cook some dinner. Nice seeing y'all. I'm going to try and do some more of these. What's next week?
Yeah.
What's
guys.
next
Next week. What's next week?
Something like that. I don't know. I forget what it's called.
It's Grolsch malt liquor.
Grolsch? Hell yes. I love that. Oh, I might give you the pints. Okay, well, thanks. Have a good night.
You too. But back what I was saying.
Yeah,
It's an excellent beer. This is a really excellent beer, though.
Yeah, I do agree.
Especially for a domestic, if this is considered to be an adjunct lager, this is one of the best, I would say. Just because
I am starting to think this would be, if you're looking for a standard beer, even though this says ice, it really feels more like a standard beer to me. I mean, I get the extra malt, like you were saying, but I still feel like I'm drinking a Budweiser or a Miller or even a Coors. So it's like if I were to go in on a session, this would be the beer for me. I would actually take this over Budweiser. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, me too. I actually feel like you said, it's a lot like Budweiser, but to me, I feel like it's a just subtle difference that makes the difference. Like, I think when I'm going for the tall boys, I'll be going for this over the Bud Ice.
Yep, definitely. Bud Ice can just. I mean, it's not a bad ice beer. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like up there on my totem list. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else can be told about this beer because I think Jay covered most of it.
Yeah, Jay just came on and just covered all of it. Well, that's cool, man.
Got any last words for this beer? I think I'll wrap
All
it
I
up.
gotta say is, if you guys are a fan of macro lagers or ice beers or malt liquors or anything like that, go and pick yourself up Icehouse. I give it an A.
Me too. I agree with that statement. This is one of the best ice beers I had for a long time.
Yeah.
It's up there with Mickey's Ice in my book.
Yeah, man.
Until next time, YouTube, thanks for watching.